let me tell you about uh, the impossible becoming possible. Okay. Now, Shedeur, they drafted two rookies. Deshaun Watson, who's injured, he's recovering, signed a massive, fully guaranteed deal. And they brought in two veterans, Joe Flacco and Kenny Pickett. So you had all of these quarterbacks in camp. And then there's Shedeur Sanders. And it looked completely impossible, but what happened? They traded Kenny Pickett to the Raiders, I believe. Now he's out of the picture. What do? They bring in another quarterback during the preseason. So it's like Shedeur is not out of the hot water yet, right? They bring in another quarterback. And once it was time to cut down the 53-man roster, what do? So now going into the season, it's Joe Flacco, Dillon Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders, and then they bring in Zappy. Put Zappy on the practice squad. Okay. So then the season gets going. Flacco plays 4 games. He's turning the ball over like crazy. And they trade him to the Cincinnati Bengals. They trade him within the division. And Pittsburgh's coach, Mike Tomlin, didn't seem to really appreciate that very much. And after the game that the Steelers and Cincinnati played, and Flacco went off for over 300 yards and they won the game. Now I understand why he didn't appreciate that. So now you have Dillon Gabriel, who's the starter. Shedeur is now the backup. And then Zappy is on the practice squad. You still have Deshaun Watson, who's recovering from that Achilles injury. So it just makes me think, if all of that other stuff happened and those veteran quarterbacks are no longer there, now the two rookies are in the 1 and 2 slot with Zappy on the practice squad, and of course you have Deshaun Watson. What's going to happen next? Even with Deshaun Watson, I mean, I don't know when he's coming back. Will he come back?